Have you heard the buzz about a plant compound called berberine? It is a bright yellow substance found in the roots, stems, and bark of several different plants. You might know some of them, like golden seal, Oregon grape, tree turmeric, and barberry. For centuries, traditional medicine systems, especially in China and India, have used these plants to treat various ailments. Now, berberine has captured the attention of the modern world. It has become a hot topic on social media and in wellness circles. People are calling it a secret weapon for weight loss. But what is the truth behind these bold claims? It is important to look past the hype and see what the evidence shows. The reason for all this excitement is its potential impact on our metabolism. In our quest for healthy weight management, we often look for solutions that are both effective and natural. Berberine seems to fit this description perfectly. It is not a synthetic chemical created in a lab. Instead, it is a gift from nature, a bioactive compound that plants produce. This natural origin makes it very appealing to people who are cautious about prescription medications. People are sharing stories of shedding pounds, and a quick search online will bring up countless testimonials. The question we must ask is whether these personal stories are backed by solid scientific research. The scientific community has started to investigate berberine's effects, and the initial findings are intriguing. A number of studies have explored its role in weight management. For example, a 2022 review that looked at 18 different studies found that berberine did lead to a significant decrease in body weight and body mass index or BMI when compared to a placebo. This suggests there is something real happening when people take this supplement. However, we must proceed with caution. The quality of research can vary greatly. Some experts point out that many of the existing studies are small or may have flaws in their design, which could affect the results. This mix of promising results and scientific skepticism creates a complicated picture. On one hand, we have evidence suggesting that berberine can help regulate body weight. On the other hand, a 2020 review of several trials found that while it helped reduce waist circumference and BMI, it did not significantly lower overall body weight. This is why more high-quality, large-scale studies are desperately needed. We need to understand exactly how much of a difference berberine can make, who it works best for, and what the long-term effects are. Until then, it remains a compound of great interest, but also one that requires a healthy dose of critical thinking. To understand why berberine might help with weight loss, we need to look inside our own bodies at the cellular level. Berberine's main power seems to come from its ability to activate a special enzyme called AMP-activated protein kinase, or AMPK. Think of AMPK as a master switch for your body's metabolism. When AMPK is switched on, it tells your cells to start burning energy more efficiently. It helps regulate how your body uses sugar and fats. By activating this pathway, berberine may help improve your body's overall energy balance, which is a key factor in managing weight. This is a profound effect for a simple plant compound. Another critical way berberine works is by improving insulin sensitivity. Insulin is a hormone that helps your body move sugar from your blood into your cells to be used for energy. When you become resistant to insulin, your blood sugar levels can stay too high, and your body may store more fat. Berberine appears to help your cells respond better to insulin. This means your body can manage blood sugar more effectively, which can lead to less fat accumulation over time. This effect on blood sugar is one of the most well-studied benefits of berberine, and is a major reason it is being explored for metabolic health. There is also some discussion about berberine and a hormone called GLP-1. You may have heard of GLP-1 because it is the target of popular weight loss drugs like Ozempic. This hormone helps regulate your appetite and metabolism. Some animal studies have suggested that berberine might increase the body's levels of GLP-1, which could make you feel fuller and eat less. However, this effect has not yet been confirmed in human studies, so while it is an exciting possibility, we cannot say for sure that berberine works like these newer medications. Its primary proven actions are on AMPK activation and insulin sensitivity, which are powerful mechanisms on their own. Finally, we should consider that berberine has a low bioavailability. This means that your body does not absorb it very easily when you take it. Much of it stays in your gut, where it can act as an antimicrobial agent. This can change the balance of bacteria in your gut microbiome. While this might have some health benefits, it could also reduce the diversity of your gut bacteria, and the long-term consequences of this are not yet fully understood. This complex interaction within the gut adds another layer to how berberine works, influencing not just our cells directly, but also the ecosystem of microbes living within us. The nickname Nature's Ozempic has become a popular way to describe berberine, but this comparison is a huge exaggeration. It is important to understand that berberine is a dietary supplement, not a medication approved by the Food and Drug Administration for weight loss. Ozempic, on the other hand, is a prescription drug that underwent rigorous testing for safety and effectiveness. They also work in very different ways. Ozempic directly mimics the GLP-1 hormone, powerfully suppressing appetite and slowing down digestion. Berberine's influence on metabolism is more indirect, working through the AMPK enzyme pathway. The weight loss seen with drugs like Ozempic is typically much more significant than what has been observed in berberine studies. A more reasonable comparison might be between berberine and metformin. Metformin is a long-standing FDA-approved medication that is a first-line treatment for type 2 diabetes. Like berberine, metformin helps lower blood sugar and improves insulin sensitivity. In fact, some studies have suggested that berberine can be just as effective as metformin at controlling blood sugar levels. Some evidence even indicates that berberine might be better at lowering high cholesterol and triglycerides. However, metformin has decades of robust research and a well-established safety profile. While the research on berberine is still in its early stages, metformin is a proven medication, while berberine remains a promising supplement. One of the biggest differences between berberine and prescription drugs is regulation. The FDA does not regulate dietary supplements like berberine in the same way it regulates medicines. This means the purity, strength, and safety of berberine products can vary widely from one brand to another. You could be getting less berberine than the label claims, or the supplement could be contaminated with other substances. This is why it is extremely important to choose products from reputable brands that have been tested by a third party like NSF International or USP. With prescription medications, you know exactly what you are getting in every dose, so should you view berberine as a natural alternative to these drugs? It depends on your situation and goals. For someone looking for a mild boost to their metabolic health alongside diet and exercise, berberine might be a reasonable option to discuss with a doctor. However, it should never be used as a replacement for a prescribed medication like metformin or Ozempic, without explicit medical guidance. These drugs are prescribed for serious health conditions and have a level of proven effectiveness that berberine has not yet reached. Thinking of berberine as a helpful partner in a healthy lifestyle is more accurate than seeing it as a magic bullet. If you and your doctor decide that berberine might be right for you, it is crucial to use it correctly. A typical dosage used in studies is 500 milligrams, taken up to 3 times per day. Because berberine can cause digestive upset, it is wise to start with a lower dose, perhaps just 500 milligrams once a day, and see how your body reacts. It is best to take it shortly before or between meals to help with absorption and minimize potential stomach issues. Remember, consistency is key, but listening to your body is even more important. Do not assume that taking more will lead to better or faster results. Stick to the recommended amounts. Like any substance that affects your body, berberine can have side effects. The most common ones are related to your digestive system. Some people experience nausea, diarrhea, constipation, bloating, or general abdominal discomfort. For many, these side effects are mild, and may go away after a few weeks as their body adjusts. Lowering the dose can also help resolve them. However, berberine can also interact with many different medications. It affects a liver enzyme called CYP2D6, which is responsible for metabolizing a wide range of drugs, including some antidepressants, painkillers, and heart medications. It can also interact with blood thinners and other diabetes drugs, potentially causing dangerous effects. There are also certain groups of people who should avoid berberine altogether. It is not considered safe for those who are pregnant or breastfeeding. Berberine can cross the placenta and may cause uterine contractions. In newborns, it could lead to a dangerous type of jaundice and brain damage known as kernicterus. For this reason, it is also not recommended for children. Anyone with a pre-existing medical condition, especially liver or kidney disease, should be extremely cautious and speak with their doctor before even considering this supplement. Safety must always be the #1 priority when trying any new health product. In conclusion, berberine holds genuine promise as a natural compound that may support weight management and metabolic health. Its ability to activate AMPK and improve insulin sensitivity is backed by science. However, its reputation as nature's Ozempic is overblown, and it is not a substitute for a healthy diet, regular exercise, or prescribed medications. The evidence for dramatic weight loss is still developing, and more robust research is needed. If you are curious about berberine, approach it with an informed and cautious mindset. Always consult your healthcare provider to ensure it is safe for you and to discuss its potential role in your overall health plan.